What the Flash does in this video will shock you. See guys, in the New 52, Barry Allen the Flash, he was the main Flash, and the far future, he is wearing an all new costume, all blue, and it looks pretty dope if you ask me. Now he visits Grodd, one of his greatest enemies, and Grodd, at this point, is chilling on his throne with skulls all around him, and Grodd, he is the ruler to nobody because he killed everybody. He killed all the gorillas, and he's holding the dead brain matter of Eobard Thawne, the Reverse Flash. Now he throws that brain matter into his mouth, and it gives him more access to the Speed Force. So Grodd, he is super fast at this point. Barry Allen the Flash, the future Flash, shows up, and Barry tells him, "Today you die." And Grodd is like, "Bet, let's run it. About to the death, let's go." They start fighting, and it looks like Grodd has the upper hand, but then Barry plants a microbomb in Grodd's ear, and Grodd, he tries to reach back for it, but he struggles. And eventually, the microbomb goes into his head, and it explodes. Grodd's head goes kaboom, and his body falls to the floor dead. Now Barry, he looks at the dead gorilla body, and it's just like, a job well done. One down, more to go. I must travel back in time and stop what happened on that fateful day. Now, what happened on that fateful day? Why is the Flash acting so out of character? Like usually the Flash, he shows compassion towards his villains, but this time he straight up killed one, and he doesn't stop there. See, this future Flash travels back in time, kills the Mirror Master, he then travels back in time, and he's there for Leonard Snart, Captain Cold, in his final moments, so wholesome. He then is there for the trickster, Axel Walker, not in a wholesome way. He shows Axel Walker, the second trickster, that what you're about to do, you're going to kill a bunch of people, and then you're going to feel guilty and eventually kill yourself. And by showing this future newspaper, Trickster, well, he doesn't go through with his plan. So, future Flash, he's saving people, but also killing villains, so kinda half hero, half villain at this point. He then travels back in time to a day where Daniel West, the second Reverse Flash, is free from Iron Heights. He's running amok in Central City. Instead of Barry stopping Daniel this time and sending him back to Iron Heights, instead, he pulls a Reverse Flash on the new Reverse Flash. He grabs Daniel by the neck and snaps his neck. See, during the New 52, Barry is obviously not dating Iris, he's dating Patty, but he's still friends with Iris, and Barry takes on this father, older brother type role to Wallace West. They grow really close, but one day, when Daniel West, the new Reverse Flash, gets free and Barry's chasing after him, Iris, Daniel's brother, and Wallace, they chase after Daniel in a car, and they get in a car accident. Now in the original timeline, Barry, he stops Daniel, and he makes it just in time to save Iris and Wallace from the car accident. But this time, Barry, he's too late. He's behind on schedule. Because, remember, the Speed Force is ruptured. And with him showing up late, Iris, well, she gets paralyzed, and Wallace, he dies. We get this really grim image of the Flash, Barry Allen, looking down at dead Wallace West, and this obviously haunts him. He feels very guilty, and as more years pass, more people die. The Trickster, he does something that's really bad that causes a mass amount of people to die, and Barry, he doesn't show up in time to save them. Mirror Master, he does something that kills a lot of people, and the Flash doesn't show up in time. Grodd, same thing. So eventually, far in the future, Barry Allen, the future Flash, at cemetery looking at the gravestone of Wallace West with Iris West right next to him, Barry tells Iris that, "I'm going to fix this. I'm going to travel back in time and save everybody, and then I'm going to sacrifice my younger self to the Speed Force rupture, therefore closing it and solving this problem that has been plaguing me for so many years. Finally, I'll be back on schedule. Finally, I will not lose time." And Iris obviously is like, hey, I don't think time travel is that good of an idea. But Barry Allen, the Flash, he's like, nah, it's always a great idea. Time travel is awesome. It's going to work. So, you know, he goes on with the plan. He kills Gorilla Grodd, kills Mirror Master, stops the Trickster. He is there for Leonard Snart, the Captain Cold. He kills the Reverse Flash, and eventually he's about to sacrifice his younger self in the present day, but then future Kid Flash shows up. Yep, Wallace West. You're probably like, I thought Wallace died. Well, since the future Flash kills Daniel West, the Reverse Flash, it stops the car accident, and from here, Wallace West becomes the new Kid Flash, and he wears an all-new costume that is silver and maroon. It looks awesome if you ask me. And he shows up and sacrifices himself, therefore saving the present-day Barry Allen. But the present-day Barry Allen is still thrown into the Speed Force rupture, and he disappears for a while. So with present-day Barry Allen gone, the future Barry Allen takes his place in the present day, and he starts hunting down criminals and killing them. Yeah. What is the Flash doing? Because you're probably thinking, wait, why would he be killing criminals at this point? Like, I get him killing supervillains in the future to save people because he's losing time, he actually has a problem, but with the rupture fixed, this Flash has no reason to kill people now. Well, his whole quest to stop this problem with the Speed Force has now turned into a quest for vengeance against all the criminals in Central City. So he's basically a villain now. So we see the future Flash, he starts running around and he pulls the Reverse Flash on all these criminals. Yeah, he vibrates his hand and puts it right through the chest of multiple villains before they become supervillains in the future. His reasoning is that, hey, if I kill these criminals now, they will not become supervillains in the future, therefore saving a bunch of Central City citizens. But this is not how the Flash acts. Usually the Flash, he would go to these criminals, he would be compassionate and help them not go down the path of villainy. This is so out of character. But eventually, Patty Spivot and Iris West, they figure out that this new Flash is not the Flash that they know, and he's killing people, and they need to stop him. They try to stop him, but obviously they're not speedsters, they're just regular women, and they stand no chance against the Scarlet Speedster. But then, the real Scarlet Speedster, the present-day Barry Allen that was thrown into that rupture, he returns, and he returns just in time to stop his future version of himself from killing more villains. And the future Flash and the present-day Barry Allen, they face off, they have an epic battle, and eventually the future Flash, he is defeated, and he realizes that what he was doing was wrong. He should not have been time traveling for one, he also should not have been killing supervillains, and he also should not went on a quest for vengeance. The future Flash disappears and Barry Allen the Flash is back in present day, no longer losing time. The rupture in the Speed Force has been fixed, and that ends this epic storyline in the New 52. Now you guys, some of your thoughts on this storyline down below. What do you think about the future Barry Allen, the Flash? Do you think he acted so out of character here? Do you think his reasoning was justified? Like, hey, he had to fix the Speed Force, and hey, if you kill all these criminals before they become supervillains, then you do save some people. But in my opinion, that's just not the Flash, man. The Flash, Wally West, Jay Garrick, Barry Allen, any version of the Scarlet Speedster always shows compassion towards his villains. He never kills. So this is a wild story that I wanted to cover. Like the video, share the video, comment down below. What would you rate this storyline from 1 to 10? I'm very interested in your guys' thoughts. And yeah, DC Nation, thanks for watching and peace out.